What's going on, everybody? Let's just play some games. What do you think? Let's just play some games. I got about 30 minutes to hang out with everybody. My wife is working a shift today. Gets home around 1:30 or so. Which is about 50 minutes from now. So I'm going to be streaming for 30 minutes, hop in the shower, get ready for a day as a family. We're going to go do some shopping, might go walk through the model of our home that we're building, and then go to a taco stand, which I'm super excited for. And as you can tell by the thumb, and the movie buff just mentioned the thumb. Dude, we're on the same brainwave right now. As you can tell by the thumbnail, I'm pretty hungry. And yeah, CNS, I'm probably going to do a Lego stream soon. I downloaded Lego Star Wars: A Clone Wars. I've never played it, to tell you the truth. I didn't even know it existed until I saw it on Origin. I decided, why not? Why not? So yeah. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Khalifla, Flippin' Things F, Henry Ambrose, STMS, Pizza Jedi, CNS, Dylan, Bryce, Hugo, Nerd Squad, The Movie Buff, PP, Wayfez, Bubba Fett. One and all, welcome to the stream, guys. Anyone else not wearing pants? I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pajama pants. I'm not wearing a shirt right now because I took my daughter out to her little baby pool out back, filled it up, brought her in, and I forgot a towel, so I just held her, and my shirt got soaked. And yeah, shirtless Greedo. Hashtag shirtless Greedo. Hey Greedo, in 2 months till 2 months till opening of Galaxy Edge and Walt Disney World, and I just booked my Fast Pass reservations. Damn, that's gonna be fun, man. I didn't realize you could book Fast Pass reservations that far in advance. That's awesome. I'm sure eventually I'll make it down to the Disney World one. It's only, I mean, you live in Jacksonville too, so it's only like 2 hours away from us, right? So, I don't know about you, Fez, but I definitely take it for granted that we live so close to it. I mean, people from all around the world go to Disney World, and it's in my backyard. You know what I mean? And it's just another thing, which it totally isn't just another thing for the rest of the globe. But it's just funny to me how much me and everybody that lives in Florida almost kind of takes it for granted. Christopher Donahue, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the stream. I greatly appreciate that, my man. I gave you $5 yesterday, dropping by again. Love your channel. Well, Christopher, thank you so much for the support. I greatly appreciate that. It is not an exaggeration to say that the channel survives because of that support, Chris. So, I really appreciate that this afternoon on this Saturday, June something 2019. And I hope you're having a fantastic start to your weekend. Because yeah, it's always fun to just kind of relax a little bit, right? Relax a little bit from the grind. The grind never stops, though. The grind, it's always the uphill battle, the carrot dangling in front of you. But Chris, hope you get to unwind a little bit this weekend, man. But most of all, thank you so much for supporting the channel and the generous super chat this afternoon. And Damon Piaquadillo, thank you as well. Hashtag shirtless Greedo. Hashtag dadbod. Dadbod indeed, man. Dadbod indeed. Correcting that. I'm correcting that. I'm in the process of correcting. I'm below 200 for the first time since 2010. Since the first time since my 2010 Navy deployment. I haven't been under 200 since then. And before that, I was like 245. Now, last time I stepped on the scale, which was like a month ago, was the last time I stepped on a scale before me and my wife moved, and I have no idea where the hell our scale is. I was 199. It's exciting. Yeah, it's exciting. Damon, hashtag shirtless Greedo. I appreciate that support today. And Raptark, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the support as well. I'm watching Rainbow Road Trip, a 90-minute long My Little Pony special that aired today. The Mad Lads took the time, effort, and money to use the aesthetics and animation of the 2017 movie. So it's a fan-created thing, I suppose. I don't know anything about My Little Pony. No clue. I am not familiar with it whatsoever. other than, I guess, people dress up in costumes as it. There's a lot of cosplay involved with that, right? So, I'm curious. I'll keep an eye on the chat. Did the fans create this 90-minute long My Little Pony special? Oh, it's airing on Discovery Channel. Oh, really? Discovery Channel. That's interesting. Interesting.
Our forces have taken a command post.
Well, that's cool for the fandom of that. Oh. There we go. I always forget to mute Wayfez, and occasionally I hear, like, either a cough or dogs in the background or something like that. That's cool that the fandom gets to have something like that. Like I said, I know nothing about that franchise whatsoever, other than,
We are securing a command
like, I guess a lot of people cosplay with it. But yeah, enjoy it, man. We all have our own thing, right? So it makes all this stuff fun. We can all enjoy different things and the same things, and what is hitting me? Damn it. Discovery Family, to be exact, my bad. Okay, I didn't even know Discovery had like a separate station called Discovery Family. Interesting. But I appreciate that support today, Raptark, and enjoy it, man. I actually didn't even know they made a movie. What's up, Dalthier? Good to see you. Hopefully Star Wars games can get their mojo back with Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, single player wise, I mean, I love Battlefront 2 and the multiplayer aspect of it. It's kind of exactly what I've been looking for. Just a solid, fun, fast-paced multiplayer shooter with some interesting mechanics that people love as fans, you know. But yeah, certainly for single player Star Wars experience, I hope Jedi Fallen Order is just kind of like exactly what we've all been wishing and hoping for, you know. For sure. And I'm dead. Damn. Have you watched any anime? No. I've said this before, but I've never gotten into anime. I never have. That's not because I don't think I would like it. I've just never given it a chance. The closest thing to anime I ever got into, or not, it wasn't even well, like, does the Animatrix count? Do you remember the Animatrix? But no, other than that, man, I've never... I've probably sat down to watch anime maybe twice or 3 times in my entire life. Let's just pray Fallen Order does not become a DLC fest, which EA loves so badly. Sapity. Yeah, see, Sapity, it doesn't really bother me in terms of like a single-player game with a bunch of DLC and whatnot, because, you know, if there's a lot of DLC and loot boxes and stuff like that in multiplayer games, sure, it can be a little wishy-washy with kind of balance and all that kind of stuff. Now, aesthetic customization, just like based off of, you know, your clothing and what do they call it? What's the exact word? What's the word that I'm looking for? There's visual customization? Nah, there's a specific word for it, but yeah, it doesn't bother me. If a single player game is like DLC heavy and somebody wants to do that, and like there's offshoot expansion packs, like, you know, expansion packs happened back in the day. I used to buy Duke Nukem expansion packs or Doom expansion packs, all sorts of expansion packs, and that's kind of how I view DLC, right? Cosmetics, there you go. Thank you, Sapity. That's how I've always viewed DLC. Because back in my day, and I think you were a part of this day as well, you know, we had expansion packs, and you would go to the store, and an expansion pack for a game might be 10, 20 bucks, and it would add some levels and add some stuff, and a lot of the times they weren't official releases. They were kind of third-party releases, and you could download them even, and, but yeah, that's how I've always viewed DLC. That's just kind of a natural progression of expansion packs into the digital realm, you know? But, maybe that's just how my brain justifies it. Anyway, we shall see. I can ignore single-player DLC. I can ignore DLC altogether. I've never paid for DLC in my life, I don't think. Oh, wait, I paid for the Battlefront 2015 DLC just because Star Wars and I wanted to play in different areas, but other than that, man, I'm having a hard time thinking of any time I've ever paid for DLC. Especially, I've never paid for cosmetics, that's for sure. I really can't think of any time I have. Which is kind of crazy. Weejin, thank you so much, man. The super chat notification blended in with the game. I apologize. Weejin, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this afternoon. Hey, Greedo, love my new Subaru. Some of the best cars in the world. Nice. I'm glad you're digging it. Yeah, it's my favorite car I've ever owned, for sure. And I'm glad to hear that you're. I hope you're driving safe in that sporty ass car. But yeah, they make fun cars, man. Nice and clean, and I love the aesthetic, the look of their cars. Especially, I have a Subaru Crosstrek. It's my favorite car I've ever owned. I just love the look of it. 'Cause so many cars from so many manufacturers are just bland and boring, and you know, and there's no personality to them and all that kind of stuff. But I find that Subarus have a nice, especially some of the smaller models that they have. The bigger model, the Forester, and you know, yeah, the Forester I'm not a big fan of. It just kind of looks like a generic mid-size SUV in a way, I guess. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Wear that seatbelt. Wear that seatbelt. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever go with a different car. I've always liked Jeeps as well, but I actually like the Jeep Renegade. I was debating about getting that or the Subaru Crosstrek, and just looking at both, I was like, you know, I like the Crosstrek more. But I've always liked Jeeps. I don't know if I'll ever get one, to tell you the truth. I like the old school Jeeps, not necessarily the Wranglers or stuff like that, which I do love. But I love the old, I don't know, like the old Cherokees. I love the kind of boxy look of them. The modern ones, they're nice, but they look a little too nice for me. Does that make sense? Like, I would never buy a BMW as sharp as they are, or a Mercedes, or all these, like a Lexus or luxury car. I would never do that. I just not my personality, I suppose. But as nice and comfortable and sharp as they are, I would never do that. And like the modern Jeeps, as nice as they are, it's kind of getting away from what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? But they are sharp, that's for sure. My buddy just bought one like maybe a year ago, a Grand Cherokee, and it's sharp as shit. But yeah. What's up, Cole? Oh, I'm toast. Damn, that was good strategy with that Droideka that didn't have its shield up. Are you gonna watch Rebels when you watch all of Clone Wars? Yeah, that's kind of my plan. My plan is to probably binge watch Rebels, and I'm not gonna do individual videos on the episodes. I'm probably just gonna do season videos, recap videos. It's hard for me to find the time to make a video for every single episode, as you can already tell. But after I finish the Clone Wars, I'm definitely gonna watch. I'm gonna wait to watch anything until season 7. And yeah. Bum bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum. Whoa! That didn't hurt anybody. Cole Schreiber, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this afternoon, man. I greatly appreciate that. I hope you're having fun on your big adventures. I usually don't envy people, but I'm a little envious of your exploratory nature and the freedom of that. One sec. Come on. Get him. Come on. Really? Boom. Cole Schreiber, where's your tip jar at? The tip jar? What do you mean? Where's your tip jar at? The tip jar... Do you guys not see the... Do you guys not see the mug on screen?
Moving to assist.
Oh, you always call super chats the tip jar. The tip jar is next to my PC. It's just sitting there. If any of you guys want to come over and hang out and throw a penny in the tip jar like a that would actually be kind of funny. I'm gonna redo my webcam eventually, and literally have a tip jar. Oh, that's kind of a cool idea, Cole. have a tip jar on my webcam, and when I don't know if you guys have noticed, but coins fall into that mug, and instead of having the mug, I could have them digitally fall into the tip jar on my desk. I kind of like that idea. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. But I appreciate that that super chat tossed into the tip jar today, Cole. And I hope you're having a good weekend, man. Going on some fun adventures. Oh, yikes. Come on, get him. Nice. There we go. What content would you like to see added to Battlefront 2 solo? I actually made a video about that today. I just recorded audio for it. I haven't made it yet, actually. But that didn't hurt him? He dodged that? Wow. I would love Coruscant. Coruscant is my #1 most wanted map right now. I just want an urban combat map like that. Oh, I mean, we have like small scale maps, but I love the idea of fighting in a city like that, you know. Other than that, I would love to see, I've said this before, but I would love to see like a bounty hunter hero villain pack. As much as I don't really play heroes or villains, and I would rather just be a grunt, I love the idea of having some smaller, lesser known characters in there, like IG-88 or, you know, characters like that. I'm always surprised that Bosk is in the game. I mean, not that he's not a well-known character, but why Bosk over some other characters, you know? And he's probably my favorite villain to play, to tell you the truth. Come on. Nice. Damn. I got 47,000 battle points. And it's like, it's funny that people sit here, you can tell people sit here and wait for a hero to pop up, because you saw Chewie, Yoda, and Obi-Wan pop up, and I didn't click it in time, but they all disappeared at the same time. It's hilarious. I just want to get back in the fight, you know? I don't want to... I don't know. Like, I don't have that patience. I just like playing. But then again, the people that are doing that are probably really good with the heroes and villains that they're trying to pick. So, yeah, do it to it. Wasn't Daisy Ridley not signed up for anything anymore? The biggest non-news ever, Terry. Yeah, people make news out of a lot of non-news for sure. A lot of like non-stories become stories. It's hilarious. I mean, it's like an internet like a starvation mentality when it comes to journalism. I don't know how to describe it. Like, sometimes there's just not much to talk about, so people just like make something out of nothing, right? I'm gonna kill myself here. Oh. It's funny. And I think it is pretty common practice, though, for some actors and stuff like that to sign on or like approve or say that yes, I will be in future sequels, even if those sequels are never going to be made. I think sometimes they sign contracts saying like, yeah, I'll be in more of these. You know what I mean? Even if they're not scheduled to be made, even if there's no future plans for things to be made. I think that's relatively common practice here and there, but I'm not too sure. But it is hilarious, man, how people spin non-stories into stories. Whee! Alright, I only got 8 minutes, actually 7 minutes, so I'm just going to hang out with you guys, do a little Lightspeed Lounge. How about that? A little Lightspeed Lounge action. What do you think? That sounds good to me. A little Lightspeed Lounge action. Let's see here. Is that working? It is working. Okay, cool. Weejin, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support once again, man. I greatly appreciate that. Will you open the 100 loot crates? I actually have 109 right now. I have 109 loot crates. I'm going to... I'm gonna try to think. I'm trying to think. I have 109 loot crates. How long would that take if I opened one? I mean, it takes like 10 seconds or so for them to open, right? I haven't opened one, obviously, in a very long time. But it takes a while, right? So how long would that take? Could I do it in an hour? Could I open 100 loot crates in an hour? Maybe. You guys think so? 109, to be exact. And I don't know how I should do it. Should I just play it completely deadpan and act excited every single time a 500 credit thing pops up? Is it still 500 credits? Obviously, I haven't opened them in a very long time. Not with commentary. Should I just pre-record it? It is funny to me, like, people ask why I don't spend credits, why I don't open battle or crates, why I don't spend battle points. Like, I got everything that I want in the game, you know? Like, I can unlock whatever, but it's just, I don't know. I don't have that mentality to want to, and I get that people have it. It's good because there's a lot of content for them to unlock and stuff that they want, stuff that they want to participate in. But, you know, I have what I like, and I like to play with what I got, and I do that with most games. Most games, I find like a loadout that I like. I unlock everything that sounds neat, and then I'm just like, all right, whatever I earn in the game, like, cool, but I'm not gonna switch what I like, and you know. But yeah. You should do a book signing, HG. I'm very close, Cole, to just releasing the paperback and then just saying, okay, I'll do the audiobook when I can, because it's just becoming ridiculous that it's not out yet. And I hope people aren't expecting like just a really detailed Star Wars book. It is, there's a lot of Star Wars in it, but there's a lot of personal stuff in there as well, and kind of just opinions of social media and YouTube and clickbait, and it's just kind of a free-flowing. It's a lot like these live streams. That's how I'll describe it. It's a lot like these live streams where, you know, no matter what the topic, we can talk about it. No matter, it doesn't have to just be about Star Wars, and oftentimes on these streams, random stuff comes up, and that is very similar to how the book is, and that's just, I like that. I like that, you know. If anybody is watching the stream that hasn't seen what it looks like, that's the cover art right there. And the paperback is done. The audiobook is almost done. I just need to record 3 more chapters, which is like 6 hours of work or so with the recording and editing. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like that idea, Josh. Thanks, Fun Stuff. Did you watch Toy Story 4 at the theaters? Nope, not yet. I probably won't get to it until it's out for home viewing. Yeah, it's been a long. I haven't gone to see a movie since Solo came out. It's been a while, just because, you know. Baby, we've had a movie gift card that we got for Christmas like 2 years ago. We haven't used yet. Well, I guess. Oh no! It wasn't. Oh no! It was for my wife's birthday. It was for my wife's birthday last June, so it's been a year since we've spent in her purse. We just need to find the time to go, get a babysitter, and have my parents watch her. How's Naboo and Capital Supremacy? Is it popping up enough in rotation? Yeah, I wish it was... Maybe it's prioritized, but it's kind of hard for me to notice. I got Geonosis this time, and, you know, that maybe that's just the fact that I usually stream for like 30 minutes or an hour, and if I stuck around, I'm sure it would come back around, but I found that, you know, I wish it popped up more. You know, it's brand new. It's brand new, and when I click Capital Supremacy, that is what I want to play, and that's probably what most people want to play right now. So, I don't know. I'm probably not the best judge of that, because I stream in short bursts, you know. Hugo, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Hey, Greedo, going to the U.S. to do the Grand Circle trip. I saw your video about it. What was the best national park to visit when you were there? Oh, dude, that's badass. For anybody that's wondering what Hugo's talking about, if you Google Hello Greedo, the Grand Circle, I made a video about a trip me and my wife did. God, was that in 2017? No, was that in 2016? No, yeah, it was in 2017. Yeah. So a little over 2 years ago now. And in this trip, me and my wife rented an RV, and we drove the Utah Mighty 5, which is 5 national parks that are in Utah, and we went to the Grand Canyon. So we went to 6 national parks in 10 days. We hiked a ton. We grilled out at campsites. We slept in an RV. It was my favorite trip of all time. Just hiking, drinking beer in an RV, and hanging out and camping. It was easily my all-time favorite trip. So even if you don't plan on going on the trip, maybe watch that video, get a little bit of inspiration, and it's incredible. But my favorite part, I wouldn't call it the best, Hugo. My favorite park was probably, man, they're all so unique and different and incredible. But the first park that we went to was Zion National Park. That's just instantly impressive when you drive up and just the massive kind of cliffs in the mountains, and it's... We did... Well, you watched the video, so we did the... oh my god, I can't remember what it's called. Overlook? No. Oh my god, I can't remember what the hike is called. Anyway, that's a very impressive park. A lot of greenery. It's beautiful. My favorite hike of the entire trip... No, we didn't do Angel's Landing. We went to the observation point. We did observation point. We saw that Angel's Landing was the most crowded hike, and we decided, nah, we don't want to do that. And then we went to observation point, which I guess towers over Angel's Landing. You can see it from down below. But my favorite hike of the entire trip was in Bryce Canyon. It's called Peekaboo Loop, and yeah, if you go on Peekaboo Loop, it feels like you're on a different planet, man. There's towering hoodoos, and it's not like big and mountainous. It's more of... Well, you just Google Bryce Canyon. You'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, you saw my pictures in the video. I loved that hike. It was not crowded because Navajo Loop is the trail that Peekaboo Loop comes from. So you go on Navajo Loop, and then most people just turn around and go back to the parking lot. If you continue on Navajo Loop, it turns into Peekaboo Loop, and I want to say it was like 4 miles, maybe, I don't know, something like that. But since most people turned around after Navajo Loop, Peekaboo Loop is very... We felt like we were completely alone most of the time on this trail. We ran across maybe 5-6 people the entire trek, and it was awesome. It was awesome, just kind of walking there. They're all super impressive. Arches was great, but it was, I think, out of all the parks that we went to, it was probably the most crowded. More so than the Grand Canyon, even. The Grand Canyon, there was one day in the Grand Canyon where it was snowing really bad, and we're from Florida, so we wanted to explore while it was snowing, so we did, and like nobody was out. It was awesome. Arches is cool, but it's more of a lot of people are just driving around it and stopping here and there and parking and walking like 100 yards and that's it. Arches is it's really neat, but goddamn, it's crowded. Canyonlands was cool. That was really desolate. Not many people there at all. Canyonlands, all we did was God, I can't remember what it was called. I got pictures of it too. Mesa Arch, that's all we did, Mesa Arch at Canyonlands. That was, we just decided, like, spur of the moment after Arches, and we got some early dinner to go to Canyonlands and just do Mesa Arch to watch sunset. Did you drive the White Rim? I don't think so. We wanted to go to the north side, but let's see, the White Rim. But the north side, the North Rim was completely closed. What was... Oh, this is Canyonlands. Oh, you're talking Canyonlands. No, we didn't do this. No, I've actually never heard of this. I thought you were talking about Grand Canyon. Nope, never heard of this. But yeah, man, my favorite trip of all time, Hugo. I could talk about it forever. I could talk about it forever. But you're gonna have a blast. Yeah, if you can do more than 10 days, do more than 10 days, because there's a lot we wanted to do and see, but, you know, time killed a lot, but it's fun, man. Yeah, if I could recommend one hike, well, 2 hikes, how about that? Observation Point at Zion, and Peekaboo Loop at Bryce Canyon. Bring a lot of Nalgene's, but yeah. But I appreciate that, Hugo. AC, if you Google Hello Greedo Stormtrooper Armor, I made an entire video about it. But alright guys, I gotta get going. Gotta get in the shower, get ready. I will talk to y'all. I might do a stream tomorrow, we shall see. But I appreciate everybody tuning in for this short burst of a stream. Hugo, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Jin, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Cole Schreiber, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Raptark, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Christopher, thank you for the super chat and channel support. And Damon Piaquadio, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Alright guys, I might be on later for a stream. I might try out Lego Star Wars. We shall see. If I don't stream tonight, I will definitely stream tomorrow. But, alright guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you on the flip side. See ya!